So in this exercise, we're going to start to look at the resonance of ourselves, where we are. And an important point, whether you're working with spirituality, you're working with the energy of the unseen world, or you're working with people, it's really important to recognize what is you and what isn't you. And we can use colour as a starting point for that, to help you better recognize yourself, the feeling of you, and what resonates for you and what is no longer required within your energy or your awareness. So I'm starting very simply with the colour of red. And I want you to just step into this space and feel what red means for you. As I'm drawing and as I'm filling in this, I'm just aware now very gently of my body, of my emotion, of what my conscious mind is thinking, and of that spirit of myself, these 4 different aspects that we'll work with during these exercises to really better understand the relationship with ourselves. But initially we need to understand what is us and what is not us within this space. So I have this colour of red. And I just need to feel very easily, very gently into this space of what red means for me. So I've got a starting point. And as I connect with this red, I'm feeling, well, actually, what does this mean for me? As I step within that space of myself, I feel, well, red means grounding. It means foundation. It means passion. It means this space where I feel quite relaxed. It feels quite comfortable for me in this space and this colour. And I'm very aware of just that relaxation and that presence of myself as I connect with this red, so I know what that red means for me. If I choose to work with somebody, I choose to work with a partner or a group of people. Well, actually, the second port of call within this is I need to understand what that red, that simple colour, means for them. So I have this space where now I'm aware of what that colour means for me. And it means grounding, it means security, it means depth, it means presence, that feeling of me. And if I connect with the person that I'm working with or the group of people, I need to understand what that red means for them, and it will be different. It will be, oh, actually, well, red in this space means something else for the person that I'm working with. So I have a differentiator. I have a space now where actually I've got 2 different ways that I can go with this one simple colour of red. When I'm working with the energy of the unseen world or the spirit world, I need to understand what red means for the energy of the unseen. And again, it'll be different. There'll be something there that comes into my awareness that says, actually, there's a different feeling around this. There's a different space that I can find myself in, and that's coming into my awareness. So there, very simply, I've got a differentiator of what that red means for me, what it means for the person I'm working with, and what it means for the energy of the unseen world or the spirit world. So it can be somebody who no longer has a physical presence, but they still have that energetic that we can experience within the energy of us. The 4th area that we can look at is what that red means for the space that we're in. So we all know that feeling of I walk into a room, I walk into a space and I feel comfortable, or I feel uncomfortable. And we all have that feeling when we walk into somewhere where I find my space where I feel comfortable in this room. And there's a lot of variance within that. Because there may be other people in the room, there may be a history for the room that we can step into. And because we are sensitive people, because we've spent time looking at that personal development piece, we're very aware of the changes within energy, the energetic of the room. So very simply, what we've done in this exercise is we've had that differentiator between us, the person we're working with, the energy of the unseen, and the energy or the feeling of the room that we're in. We're starting to understand and make ourselves more comfortable because we acclimatise naturally to the people that we're attuning with, or to the room that we enter. It's a really important point, and for me it's the starting point of all of this work. We need to understand what is us, and therefore we can understand what isn't us. And we know this very well, because in the morning we can get up, we can feel very comfortable within our space. We can do our morning practice, our morning routine, and we feel very much just in that space of ourselves, quite happy. And we go out into the world, and suddenly, if we get on public transport or we get in our car and drive somewhere, we enter a busy location, well, we can feel unbalanced, we can feel anxiety, we can feel stress, we can feel the to-do list that comes into our mind. We can feel all of these different energies that start to become into our awareness. The recognition within that point is that it's probably not us. We're picking up on the frequencies of other people, the energy of other people, other spaces, that gives us this sense of, frustration or anger or happiness. And we all know people in our lives that we leave their presence and we feel elated. We all know people in our lives where we leave their company and we need another coffee or we need something to boost us. Well, what's happening in that space? Well, there's an energetic exchange. So understanding yourself, where you sit within this, and understanding where others sit, is the first port of call before we go any further into looking at the energy of the unseen world, the energy or that connection with other people, or moving around in a space. It's really important, it's an important point. And I use the colour of red because it's a very important colour. It's a very vibrant colour. It's a very intense colour. And for some of you, you may find this colour of red overpowering or overwhelming. Well, in that case, just sit with it. Sit with it for a moment and acclimatise. Anything that comes into your system, just recognise that feeling of you, and allow that to find its own space very naturally. Another point I'd like to make around working with colour is that it's only dependent within the moment. And we'll go into that in a little bit more detail within further exercises, the meaning of colour. But for now, just imagine that colour and that colour of red. And if I'm walking in the park or in the forest or on the beach with someone I love, what does red mean? Well, it means love, it means passion, it means connection. If I'm driving in my car, what does red mean? Hopefully it means stop, but it could also mean anger and frustration. The recognition there in that space is red is only relevant within the moment that you're working with it. So although colours can have certain meanings, actually we multidimensional beings that we are, we understand the energetic within the moment and we work within the presence of now. So I understand what red means for me in this moment. If I do this exercise again in the future, well, actually red might mean something different. But the important point to recognise within this is what red means for you, what red means for the people that you're working with, what red means for the energy of the unseen, and for what red means for the space in which you're working, the space that you're occupying. So very simply, from one colour, you have an opportunity to go in 4 different directions. And what this does is it adds a tangibility to the energy that you experience that your conscious mind can now better understand. Your conscious mind goes, oh, that's the feeling of that. And if I can give that a colour, my conscious mind knows, that's that feeling, is it? That's how that feels, that's how I understand it. So we can update the conscious mind with the energetic experience that we're picking up through sensation and through perception. So have fun with this exercise. It's a really nice exercise to step you into that space to better understand what is you and what is not you. Thank you for watching.